It's your favorite podcast. It's Vanguard from Yaad. The Reckoning with Reasoning. With your host, Legendary G.
Welcome to another episode of Vanguard from Yaad. So, on this episode of Vanguard from Yaad, I'll be talking to you about the importance of caring for our environment, especially our rivers and beaches. I also have a short clip, an interview I did with Youth and Empowerment Officer Ms Kadesha Smith, and I met her and her team while visiting the Fisherman's Beach in Boscobel St. Through the Ministry of Education, put together a small team of student volunteers who signed up with the International Cleanup Program to help mitigate the issue of pollution, especially in our beaches, while ultimately getting our youth involved in programs geared towards purpose and the betterment of our everyday lives. So, here's Kadisha Smith, Youth and Empowerment Officer at the Ministry of Education.
I'm here with Kadisha Smith. Welcome to Vanguard from Yaad, The Reckoning with Reasoning. I'm your host, Legendary G. So Kadisha, talk to me about this international cleanup project.
So I'm Kadisha Smith, I'm Youth Empowerment Officer in Ministry of Education. What we did was to register a youth club with the organization, and when you register, what they do is they sponsor you with t-shirts and gears so that they can come out and with a group of 10 because of COVID protocols. So a group of 10 of us came to Fisherman Beach just to clean up whatever garbage that we see, anything that we can dispose of.
You say it's an international movement, right?
It's an organization. They work with solid waste and stuff like that, so groups can register and get them here so that they can, pick up whatever garbage themselves. It can be inland or at the beach.
Okay. And how do you feel about, being a part of this movement, or, what it means to you?
I'm not an environmentalist, but most times it helps to engage the young people, because I work with young people, so whenever they have different groups or different projects that we can work on, we try as best as possible to bring up the young people so they can engage themselves in different activities. So that's the main thing for me.
And how do one sign up to become a part of this movement?
They have a thing that they send around. So whenever they're having it, or during the year, they have the registration that they send out and people sign up. So when they sign up with either organization. So when they sign up with the organization, then they'll contact you based on that organization or youth group, and then they will send the gears to you.
All right. So, and from your experience, based on what you've seen so far in terms of the pollution, what would you like to say to the public?
Really, it's just that one hand can help the other. So instead of disposing it, especially when you go to the beach, sometimes you might not carry nothing to dispose your garbage. You can probably think about that by bringing like a plastic bag with you. So when you're leaving whatever rubbish, if you carry your lunch or stuff like that, you have somewhere you can dispose of it instead of just leaving it where you can. So that would be probably one of the big. Bring a bag with you so you can pack up your garbage.
All right, so I just want to commend you, you and your team, being a part of this movement, because I think it's very, very important. Some of the stuff we overlook as Jamaicans, as humans, and this is definitely one of them. You understand me? So thank you again, Kadisha Smith. Bless up every time.
name Jamel, isn't it? Let me call IG, OG underscore Jamel, isn't it? Yeah. Name Shama, you can find IG at sham_God. Big up Vanguard for Yaad, you know. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share and comment.
So, Jamaica is not only a treasure trove for doing business, it is also the home of many Jamaicans and other nationalities. We depend on tourism as our major source of income, and one of the main reasons for tourists visiting is to explore and experience our beautiful island, climate and atmosphere. Jamaica is filled with villas, hotels and other inland attractions supported by locals and tourists alike. But are we doing enough to keep our natural resources safe and clean? We see where the government has put a ban on plastic bags and etc. and gotten a high compliance rate. But now I think we should focus some more attention on our communities and how we can dispose of our garbage properly while getting in the habit of being proactive in caring for our environment. The sun feels like it gets hotter each day due to climate change. Yes, that is another thing. And I know we Jamaicans love going by the river and beaches to hold a vibe and have fun, right? But we can do better in how we dispose of our garbage so it doesn't end up in our drains and our rivers and beaches. We all have a stake in this, and COVID-19 is not the only atrocity we face if we don't take responsibility for our own actions. I love nature, our beaches and rivers, and I love Jamaica. So let's make a conscious decision today to be better citizens and people so we can live clean and peaceful on the best island in the world. Thanks for watching. See you next week.